Hello, everybody, and welcome to what will surely be an affront to any fan. Two idiots who know nothing about a franchise jumping into a franchise. Hooray!
Yeah, I don't know if there's any background to this game. Like, oh, you had to have played the previous one. Bruja.
Ooh, I'm a bruja. Oh, no, we can choose. The rabble rebel against power and rage against authority. A seemingly insignificant man with significant ideas will join their ranks tonight. Ventru, the aristocratic blue bloods embody wealth, sovereignty, and control. A top-level corporate executive will join their ranks tonight.
Like, your face looks familiar.
Little bit. Toreador. The divas seek thrills of art, romance, and cruelty amid stagnant undeath. A tormented artist will join the ranks tonight. I'm kind of feeling Bruja. How about you?
Bruja?
Yeah, Spanish for
not?
witch. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Eric,
Witch
no. We're gonna be...
What's wrong with Eric, bro?
Nothing. I have a good friend named Eric.
Yeah.
But I'm not Eric.
But there's an Eric
Boom!
in there.
I'm Jerricola, master of the night. Fear me if you dare.
I will slap you.
Rawr! Oh, behave. Wait, that's Austin Powers. No! Oh, no!
L2R2.
What?
Oh. Book and speak.
Ooh, oh!
What's this?
Okay. Wait.
Beginning.
I pressed L2. Your introduction.
Okay, it's just a log.
New York taught me to believe in fate.
Okay,
So
now we
what's
can
part
continue.
2, then? The dictionary!
I think that's probably where you get like all your info and stuff.
New York taught me to believe in fate. Had you asked me about fate back when I was a human, I would have told you it's superstitious bullshit. That we are
look
all...
correctly.
Is that better?
Say a few more words.
Abernathy, Albuquerque, Frabblejack, Wobbledoo.
Yep.
Okay,
Better
cool. That we are all designers of our own destinies.
Never mind.
Motherfucker! That belief shattered. That belief shattered when the richest woman in the United States, Oprah, the actual richest one, not a face you could have seen in the papers, of course, sank her teeth deep into my neck.
So it wasn't Oprah.
It happened in the very same place you're standing now, by the way. I'm on a bed, motherfucker. Fate, you decide.
Coincidentally, I too am on a bed.
Please, there's absolutely no need to be hostile. Just listen a little longer. See, my mistake was that I flew too close to the sun. It makes sense that my punishment was to never see its glow again. Okay, are you in fucking high school or something? What is this?
Jerry, they're vampires. All vampires are moody.
You read.
I was incandescent myself. I was hot shit. I had it all. Money, looks, confidence, connections, men, women, a career, and a spark in my eye, and a... Actually, never mind about that one. The one you need to be born with.
Born with a spark, of course, and thank you. That's when someone far more powerful than me saw my radiance and thought, that won't do. She robbed me of the light erupting from within and gave me a subtle, enduring gleam in its place. She decided that would fit me much better. She was a 9th generation kindred, just like you, an apex predator. I can't take this seriously, oh my god.
A 9th generation.
Dainty, if you see this, I'm sorry. She probably
we're gonna be showing this to you.
We're absolutely showing this to you. She probably enjoyed teaching me the peak of human excellence, my real place in the food chain.
Somewhere around the middle. I don't deserve to be at the top.
Malcolm in the middle? No way! It's such an eyesore when you look at some loudmouth braggart and see them for all they really are. The temptation to teach them a lesson can be unbearable, right?
Is it?
Well, my sire's lesson, motherfucker, was a lesson about fate. A message saying, you're eternally doomed to be at the mercy of your sovereigns. It almost drove me to destroy myself. What saved me was the ability to reinterpret her teachings. Hers
What
wasn't
saved me was Jesus.
Here, take a crucifix. Ah! Hers wasn't a message of doom. It was a message of hope. Fate exists, and one can shape it if given the right tools. My sire didn't believe in tools. My tools are fitting for the job. She considered them toys, and me, just her amusing subject. Well, she's deader than dead now, and I'm still here, standing right where she stood when we first met.
I'm going to bite you now, by the way.
How?
I don't know if you got that.
Have you ever seen Interview with a Vampire? It's going to be a lot like that, except without the 2 hours. You might have wondered how I've learned about your arrival to JFK Airport. I'm sorry.
Mr. Grassy Knolls, I know who you are.
My answer is, of course, destiny. As luck would have it, today happened to be a day some of my associates were inspecting the coffins. Driving you here straight from the plane and having you wake up in such an unfamiliar place was a little desperate, and I do apologize for it. But it is so rare for you to visit New York. 3 times in the last 15 years, was it? And you're never eager to inform me you're here. I don't fucking know. I don't even talk to my family. You kidding me? I understand that you still have a meeting on a 53rd Street later. Wait, on 53rd Street later, I guess. So I'll provide a comfortable transport. I value our relationship very much. Don't get me wrong.
Jay, I think that we may have knocked us around a bit in that coffin. We don't know shit about ourselves.
Yep. But it is precisely because I value it that I'm going to ask you to repay the favor you owe me. You're the only one I'd trust to do the job well, and without attracting attention. You might think I'm crazy, asking you to breach the rules of our society like this. We have rules?
Apparently.
You might think it's impossible to get away with it unpunished. I have no frame of reference here, man. But this is New York, the city that never sleeps. Go down to 3rd Avenue, you can see some big fucking titties.
Trust me. Also, be careful. Spider-Man's around here somewhere.
They're man titties, but still, they're fucking huge. And I don't know about other cities, but in this one, fate really exists. And right now, it's smiling in your favor.
I doubt that.
This is how it begins. The music is pounding. Your pulse is keeping pace. Yeah. This is one of those nights that makes you feel alive. Dance with me, Em.
Jay.
Yeah.
One of those things was wrong. We don't have a pulse.
Oh, right.
Vampires.
Come on now.
Is that just blood in the top left there?
Top what? Maybe? First came the messy breakup, then the realization that you have nobody to talk about. Nobody to talk about how much it sucked. Still, you decided to roll with the punches.
A Facebook search for local events.
I'm sorry, I can't take this shit seriously. You can't have vampires in Facebook, man. Come on. A short subway ride.
In the metaverse?
a short subway ride, and you find yourself in the club just outside Dumbo. Not a fancy one, mind you, more like a slightly refurbished warehouse. But hey, at least the drinks are cheap. Yeah, bruh. The DJ seems to really know his shit too, alternating between cutting-edge industrial techno and classic Detroit crowd. Are we in Detroit? No, we're in New York. Yeah. Expertly feeling out everyone's mood. An hour passes, then 2. Usually you'd feel awkward coming to a place like this alone, but tonight you find something soothing in joining the crowd, blending in, even as you allow the beat to take over. Sweat, yours, other people, gross, soaks through your shirt and pants, fucking gross, in a matter of minutes. A thought pops into your head. From the outside, the fully packed club must seem like a stuffy, smelly nightmare, yes. But in here, in the thick of it, it becomes exhilarating. I'm not looking to huff. I doubt that. I don't want to be huffing people's club musk, dude. That sounds gross. And you're not even on a pill tonight. Beat, I guess. Oh, we're a druggie. Okay. There's this Latina chick whose curves are accentuated by the light dress clinging to her body, and she keeps bumping into you. Once. Something tells you it only seems incidental. Yeah, it's a good night. You wish it could last forever, because you know all too well what the next day holds.
The sun.
Waking up, getting dressed for work, the commute, the 9-to-5 grind that will make you just enough money to pay the rent and keep living in your overpriced shithole of an apartment. Well, I mean,
that's New York.
Brand. It's on brand for that. I need a drink of water.
See you there.
And with Jessica moving out, it'll be coming out of your pocket. You run some quick calculations in your head and immediately come to regret that you did. Never mind. You spot the Latina again. She's now next to another guy, hitting it off. Your chance of not going to bed alone? Gone. Just like that. Fuck. Your mood temporarily shot down, you leave the dance floor and stumble your way to the filthy bathroom. You take a look in the mirror and start to wash your face. Obsessively. Over and over again. A voice from the past echoes in your mind. Do you want to be heard?
Sure. I never felt like this with anyone. Seriously, I mean it. I feel like all of my relationships up to this point were test runs, a shitty way to compensate for my low self-esteem. But this feels right. Finally.
Shut up, Jess.
This is the craziest fucking day of my life. God, I need to smoke. Pass me a light. What do you mean cops took the lighter? There's one in your mouth.
Shut
what the
hell up. This is not you. Not anymore.
Oh, fuck off. This is so like you. Acting like some sort of Clint Eastwood wannabe when I really, really need you to open up. Think you're impressing people with this tough guy act? Fuck you. I know how broken you really are. You need therapy.
No, don't. You need therapy. Yeah, now that sounds like the Jessica of today. You raise your head and look in the mirror. You try to smile, but all you can muster is a self-pitying grin. And there she is, the Latina from before. Ma'am, this is the men's bathroom. You're not allowed to be in here. Oh, never mind. You're a vampire.
What is that, fro?
She says you look like you need a drink. You hesitate for a second or two and then blurt out a surprisingly enthusiastic, yeah. You start to talk. It quickly becomes evident that she's into politics and you are eager to please. Gross. You might be a corporate drone, but you spend a lot of evenings reading theory. Actual theory, not bastardized Twitter. What is this? Is this... Okay, are they allowed to do this? Are they allowed to actually mention Twitter and Facebook in these games and shit? It is so jarring. Whatever. And organizing all manner of causes online. The status quo sucks. There must be something better. She agrees. You seem to subscribe to the same progressive political theories, have compatible ideas about the DSA's missteps, even watch the same YouTube channels. Your goals are aligned. Whoa! She's a bit more radical than you'd have guessed. Oh god. You attended a few rallies. Been to a few protests, but this girl sounds like she broke her share of faces and kicked more than a couple of cops in the nuts over the course of her activist career. Her zeal is infectious. She taps into your pent-up anger you didn't know you had. The noisy club stops working for you both, so you hit the streets. Just as you're leaving, the DJ starts playing All the Things She Said by Tattoo. I don't know who that is. Of course, you chuckle to yourself, trying not to slip into a bad headspace. She chuckles along with you. Am I old? I feel like I'm old. I don't know.
Tattoo.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
It's chilly outside.
It might be a thing for the game.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look it up.
TATU, the All Trans Union. I don't know. But soon enough, you find yourself too invested in listening to the girl's voice to care about anything else. You realize you've been holding hands for a while. The subway car is empty, save for a stoic middle-aged couple and a drunk staring intently at his own feet. Plenty of room to stretch out, and yet, she sits right next to you. You can feel her thigh pressing into yours, hot. Her breath on the side of your neck, hot.
Oh, Todd is a Russian music duo.
Maybe. Oh, it is? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it is a real thing. Maybe it's the booze talking, but you distinctly hear your voice asking if she'd like to crash at your place. I've got a better idea, she says.
Then stabs you in the neck.
At this point, you're down for anything as long as she lets you spend just a few more minutes with her. She takes you to a sleazy motel. Motherfucker, this is sleazy? I would take this.
No, I see more things over there. They think it's just like the lobby.
Still, that's a fairly decent looking lobby, man. He hands her a key. Oh, yeah, still, wait. She takes you to a sleazy motel in the Bronx, trading a few words with the balding, tired-looking guy at the front desk. He hands her a key. Still holding your hand, the woman leads you up the stairs. Wait. The room you end up is almost comically stereotypical, complete with flaking paint and a sticky floor. Gross.
Yeah,
Not that
that
it matters,
looks
though.
sleazy.
The moment you step through the door, she's on you. Nice. You try to take the lead, but she's having none of it. Before you know it, you feel the rickety bed pressing against your back. It's sloppy, fun, fierce, and not only does she lose, and not once does she lose the initiative. Your hands reach under her t-shirt. Strange, it didn't look like she was cold outside, but now her skin feels eerily cool. As if sensing your confusion, she slaps your hands off of her. No touchy! She kisses your neck. You are overwhelmed by the sensation.
Okay, so you were right at first.
The taste of
We're not
fire,
undead yet.
smoke on your tongue. Her voice saying, "Sorry, kid. I did what I had to do to leave this city in one piece. But don't worry. With my blood and your principles, you're gonna do just fine." She slams the motel room door behind her as she leaves. You lie helpless on the soiled, pungent mattress for some time. Minutes? Hours? Before you can focus enough to try and piece together your evening. It hits you. The big hunger!
The big hunger.
I have the big sad. It grips you by the throat and makes your insides shrivel in terror. It's an all-encompassing emptiness that throws you on all fours. You crawl for a while, squirm on the floor in sundering pain, then jump to your feet and bust out the door. You black out. Oh my God, baby! This isn't the room you saw when you last closed your eyes. Somebody curses at you. A small, naked, buff dude holding a short leather whip. Wow, what a goofy motherfucker. He throws a punch. He yells out several slurs. He hits you in the jaw. You black out again. Okay! The guy isn't moving anymore. There's blood on his neck. There's blood on his arms. There's blood on the floor. There's blood everywhere. Wow, whoever did this is one sick puppy. You realize you're sitting on top of his corpse!
I see.
Okay. You hear a whimper. Someone else is there. A woman. Her arms are tied to the bed frame. An eye mask over her face. Red marks on her back. This time you see it happen. You want to stop, but can't. She almost manages to get a scream out, but it dies in her throat as you bite into the side of her neck. You drink blood. You're drinking blood. You can swear you feel her life force escaping her body, entering yours. Suddenly terrified, you tear away from her. She's not moving, but she's breathing. There's barely a mark on her neck. The guy on the floor, though? Yeah. You double over in a spasm, realizing what you did. You feel like throwing up, but you can only gag. Panic sets in as another realization dawns on you. Your heart is not beating. You put 2 fingers to your wrist, but feel no pulse. Same thing on the neck. Nothing.
Then it dawns on you. The big hunger has become the small hunger.
There is no breath coming out of your mouth. You have to get out. Get someone to call an ambulance, for yourself at least. Probably too late for the dude on the floor. Did you really kill him? You want to be him?
Stranger, what the hell? Tisk, 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 what's a mess?
You look up. The door to the room is ajar. A tall, handsome, broad-shouldered man fills the entire frame.
Shod-brouldered man.
Shod-brouldered, you know? He pushes an imaginary speck of dirt off of his perfectly tailored suit. Call 911 now!
Good lord.
Okay, but yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of this.
I am not.
See you later.
Adios.